It's Car Con Carne. Let's eat in the car. It's Car Con Carne. And now here's the star of our show, James Van Asta.
And it is Car Con Carne. This is right now the 125th episode I've done from home since March, 6 months ago. Car Con Carne sponsored by C&H Financial Services. C&H offers a variety of products ranging from traditional merchant accounts to a zero-cost payment processing solution, which eliminates the expenses tied to accepting credit cards. C&H also offers cost-effective commercial lending programs, which can help you get your business, the money it needs to make it through these unprecedented times. To learn more, contact C&H Financial Services at 855-600-2437 or go to chfs.us. And I mentioned the fact that I've been doing this for 6 months because shortly before we all ended up sheltering at home, shortly before Car Con Carne morphed into Quarantine Con Carne, I was in the car with this woman. It's I Ya Toyah. It seems like, it was just earlier this year, but it seems like it was 10 years ago that we did that. That's how the passage of time has been so far this year.
Hello. Hi. Thank you for having me. And it's so true. I feel like it's unreal what we have right now. And it's like, that time when we were able to sit in the car together and share a meal and hug people in the restaurant.
Yes. We did all that.
Yeah.
We shared ribs. We hugged. We hung out in the front seat of a car.
We hugged the people in the restaurant. The owner.
Hello, stranger. Get over here.
Everybody.
Come over here, you big bear.
Yeah.
So one of the things I'm trying to do more of, and I can do better at this, but I'm trying to do more of as I do these shows every night, is talk about mental health, mental illness, suicide. This is a tough time. I had some friends from Hope for the Day on a couple times over the past few months, and we keep returning to this notion of collective trauma. We are in this collective trauma, which loosely translated means shit's hard right now. And because of that, I really wanted to get back in touch with you. You're doing something I think is really cool, if not a bit wordy. The art auction for mental health during the times of the pandemic with the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention.
Yes.
Doesn't roll off the tongue, but the importance, the meaning is there. You're doing this art auction. And what's cool about it, yes, the proceeds benefits the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, the AFSP. The pieces of art are based on your music.
Yes.
You're the muse. You're the inspiration for the artwork that's included in this auction, which is spectacular. It's specifically Code Blue. That's, I think, what hooked me into you. You have unapologetically, unflinchingly dealt with mental health issues in song and in public for as long as I've known you. And I know it's affected you. It's affected so many people, but it affected you personally, mental health and suicide.
Very much so.
And you put it out there in music, which I think I'm sure there's a cathartic aspect to it, but I think it's also kind of courageous to put that out there. But I think that also speaks to the point that we need to all do a better job of normalizing these conversations.
That's exactly why I talk about it, because a lot of people shut those things inside or in their small communities, families, if there is a tragedy such as suicide happening in their, surroundings, and they do not talk about it. And that's where the problem begins. I feel we are all guilty if we do not take it out there and we don't share and we don't try to find a solution together, so that's why I take it and I go out there and I talk about it, and I wrote the album about it, and I will continue talking about it and writing music about it just because of that.
So what lit the spark for because this is an undertaking. This is different from recording an album. This is different from putting together a stage show, putting together a charity auction, finding artists willing to participate, and then compiling everything, figuring out the mechanism to auction. It's a lot of work. So what kind of got this going for you?
Well, it began with the moment the pandemic was announced. I was sitting at my place when I realized there is a pandemic now and we are in the lockdown. And the first thought that I've had was, I'm so thankful that animals don't get it. because of my dog. And then the second thought that came
Wait. This is something we couldn't do before. Is Benek the dog with you right now?
He could be. Should I bring him?
I adore you for many reasons, Anya, but really it's for the dog.
I know. Hold on.
Go get the dog. Okay, this is important. All right, so that's Anya from I Ya Toyah. She has the most adorable little white dog named Benek, and she always shares pictures of Benek on social media, and I can't click like on those pictures fast enough when I see them on Facebook. Yes! Or Instagram. Benek!
The start of the night. Hello. Benek, say hi.
Oh my God. I mean, Benek's almost like a cartoon character. Oh my God. Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot anything we were talking about. I know there's an auction going on, but Benek the dog.
Yeah, there is an art piece about Benek too, but we'll get there.
Okay.
So basically, it was a lot of work and it was a big project, but it all happened thanks to amazing, beautiful people that decided to take part in it. All the artists that, donated the art that they created. And now we have this auction and it's only, 4 more days until
Which is why I wanted to get you on sooner than later, but I guess we're in the home stretch, so now's a great time.
That's perfect,
to do this.
exactly. Yeah.
Is that something you taught Benek to do?
Well, he's sort of wanting stuff when he does this. He always begs for snacks this way, or like attention, or because
Benek has
he wants
just
to give you a hug, but he can't. So
he has a gorgeous coat.
yeah.
He's a good boy. Okay, let's talk about the auction. So, how does it feel as an artist creating these very deep personal lyrics to have people take those lyrics and run with them and turn them into completely different pieces of art? It's going to be flattering and weird and wonderful all at the same time.
It is. I have not even thought about it. The way I took it was, I have this album, I have those lyrics that talk about mental health. And what can I do with this? How can I extend life of that message during the pandemic? And that was the thought that I've had. I did remix of this music already, but how about creating the visual project that can benefit organization that works with this subject every day and makes a difference? And that's how I thought about it. So I don't know if it's weird or flattering or what it is. It's definitely amazing that it happened, that I was able to make this happen with all those amazing people,
All right, before we show some of these images, how do people see them online? How do people bid on these pieces online? What's the easiest link for them to get to this stuff?
So the easiest link would be to go to charityauctionstoday.com. And, you can just search in Google, you can just search for art auction for mental health and it will populate. So,
and I'm sure if they go to the I Ya Toyah socials,
yes, you can. Exactly. I Ya Toyah socials. On my website, there is a blog page and it has all the links in there. So if you just go to I Ya Toyah, let me see exactly how that sounds. IYaToyah.com/blog. You will get all the links, all the access, whether it's through Facebook page with event or direct link to the charity event.
Cool. All right, let's look at some of this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Let me know when you can see it.
Mm-hmm.
Are you seeing what I'm showing? Are you seeing
the white screen?
I'm sharing the wrong thing then.
The screen of death.
That's not what I wanted to share. How about this?
Mm-hmm. Yes, we got it.
All right, there it is. Okay. All right. So what are we looking at? Who did this?
So this is a very beautiful piece. It's created by Brandon Fante, and this piece is motion, and it's glow-in-the-dark art. So basically, with the black light, you will be able to see completely different version of this picture.
Oh, that's cool.
Piece. Yeah. Amazing.
This one looks especially dark.
It is very dark, and it's just one of my favorite pieces personally. I love it. It is Velvet Sky, and it's created by India. And India is a visual artist in Chicago. She's also a dancer. She's a very creative person. And I think she just brought the meaning of Velvet Sky lyrics to a different level, even darker than it is. It's just a very, very mesmerizing piece.
It really is.
Yeah. Well, this one, I created this one.
Did you?
I'm guilty, yes. Yeah. This is for Give Me More Lies. And, I just thought, lies.
Is that supposed to be a handprint, like a bloody handprint on
It
there?
actually is my bloody handprint.
Oh, it actually is.
Yeah.
Oh, this is great. Okay. I love this. This I think is one of the most striking images in the entire auction.
It is amazing. And this is funny story because it got to me late, The artist who was creating it, Rich Napierkowski, he just, he was working on it, making it more perfect and more perfect. And I've seen the progress of it, and I was just like, wow, this creation is going to be amazing, and it is. It's really great. Rich is from Texas. He lives in Texas, and he is a musician as well. He is a creative force in Adoration Destroyed and Nimbus. But this is just another creative side of him, and I just think it's beautiful. This is puppet, by the way, but
that of course it is.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh yeah, this is Brandon
Fantas
Fantas in the dark. Yes.
Oh, that's cool. So you can see how it becomes a totally different piece.
Totally. The white is no longer there. It's like that purple thing, and all the glowing colors are just popping up now. Yeah. Oh.
So these are the tarot cards.
Yes. It's an amazing piece. It's an artist that I got to know from Instagram. She's very young, creative. She's only 18 years old, and she's been doing this. She actually has a Etsy page where she sells those kind of art projects that she does. But this tarot is just something very special because each card is hand painted by her. It's hand designed by her. And then on top of it, she wrote the book that tells the instructions and sort of explains the meanings of the colors in each of the tarot card, and then how to approach, using those. So,
oh my God,
very special project. And on top of that, all the cards are placed in the crochet pouch that she also created by herself.
Talented girl.
Yeah.
And there you go.
That's
there's the pouch. Right.
Yeah.
That's so
gorgeous.
Cool.
It's so gorgeous. Oh yeah. This is another Instagram artist. This is his specialty, this kind of art. He does this, different art pieces, but they all sort of happen in the same, style that he's using. And his name is Glenn Wymore. And that piece is also Velvet Sky.
Interesting. And isn't that cool how different people take different things from the same piece of music? That's what's cool about music.
I love it.
And here's you as a superhero.
Look at this. I mean, this is another one that I'm just like, wow. This is created by Charlie and Atanas from Chicago. And it's a giant piece. It's huge. It's like this big. And it's just, it's Time Machine song lyrics that inspired that piece. I just love it.
This is sci-fi goodness. This is fantastic.
It is fantastic. Yeah. Yeah. This is Puppet, and it's created by a great creative personality from New Orleans, Lana Guerra. She is doing this type of art, and it's actually very popular art. So that art piece on that auction is a steal, because normally this piece would sell for a lot more, hundreds of dollars.
I like just how busy and chaotic it is, which speaks to mental health. It's
gorgeous. Yeah,
it's really neat.
It is Puppet, obviously, as well. Yeah. Oh, this is another one. You can't fully see on this picture because this is mixed media art. Mm-hmm. This is created by one of the Joy Thieves, Lauren Milligan, And she put two, this is glass. Those things,
Oh,
they are made of glass. Inside of this glass, there is piece of lace. There is like different materials that build this all together. I'm Flesh and Bone Devil. Those are actually clay pieces sticking out of
oh, wow.
the art piece. So it's very like layered, it's very rich. This composition is absolutely amazing. This is glass ice, and I love this piece. I think it's totally amazing. It's mind-blowing.
It is the pop of red and orange at the top of the piece. That's your hair?
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's. What are we looking at here? Oops, hang on.
This is Give Me More Lies by Faith Bettinis. She's a great, talented artist from Chicago, and it's beautiful. She framed it in a pink frame. It's like sort of awesome. I love how it's sort of like sugar-coated lies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I like the pink frame that pulls out the pinks in the picture.
Exactly. Yes.
Very
gorgeous.
Cool.
It's a very gorgeous piece.
All right, this is cool. This looks like Steve Ditko, Doctor Strange nightmare landscape. What is this?
Oh yeah, this is another mixed media art, and let me tell you right now, the picture doesn't do it justice because the colors are very fragrant. They're really popping. This is parts of mirror. These parts are, I don't even know what it is. This is like ton of different materials put together into this beautiful art piece. This is Farewell, Mirrors Don't Lie, and it's created by Morgan Daniel. She is a Chicago artist and just very talented person. Amazing.
Very cool stuff. And I just, the balance of light and dark is what really sells it for me.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite pieces as well. I mean, it's so creative, and like the addition of this, silver pieces, it's just like, it's mind-blowing how it's created. Yeah.
All right, we'll move on to this.
Oh, yeah. This is another beautiful piece. This is Paralyzed Heart. This is painted to flashback songs lyrics, and it's created by Jennifer made it. Yeah, I mean, I think it's amazing. This is one of the pieces that came to me late as well. She's been, creating it and trying to frame it. And then, post office started having those issues. So there was a problem shipping the piece to me on time, but we got it. And I'm very thankful that we got it because it's very creative. It's amazing. It's a very beautiful piece.
Agreed.
All right.
There's so much going on in this, and I've been dying to get to this one. First of all, the person in the image is who?
So I'm not sure that the artist who created that piece tried to put himself on it, but this is created by Mikey Morettini from Chicago, and the piece is called Blue. So I feel like it perfectly shows the lyrics of the song. You can see that rope and, those pieces of newspaper. It's very chaotic.
Those very old pieces of newspaper. There's so much going on. It's this is really cool. I feel like it took me a while to even notice the crucifix tombstone.
Wow, yeah.
Like, that was like the last thing my eye was drawn to. Then I'm like, oh my God.
Yes. And the eyes of this person, they are so dark, right?
Yes. I feel like this is a piece that you need to spend some time with because there really is a lot going on there.
A lot.
And there's, we missed, maybe we missed a couple that were in here. Oh, there we go. This one.
Oh, yeah, Rebel. This is created by Adrian Hello. And Rebel, I mean, a lot of going on that picture as well, but it's beautiful. It's very powerful, I feel. Like all those people, all those heads there, and that one person, and then Conform versus Rebel.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
And then, so
this is
open to interpretation, isn't it?
Oh, I love this piece. Also very chaotic, but yes, you can find out about each of those art pieces and what they mean, you know, what the artist tried to say by going to the charity auction link and just clicking on the art piece. There is a quote under each of those art pieces. So anyone who is interested in finding out more, I strongly encourage you to go into that link and just reading about this art, because it's mind-blowing what those artists had to say about their pieces. And yeah, this is one of those, you know, very striking, very dark, very chaotic art pieces. This is created by Robert Eaton, and it's glass eyes.
Here's the thing. We've all been spending an unprecedented amount of time at home. We're all trying to find ways over the past 6 months. We've all been trying to find ways to make our homes more habitable, more comfortable, more original. Nothing makes a home more habitable and comfortable than original pieces on the wall, like just things that you can claim as, this is mine. There's nothing else like it. I love original artwork. So this is, I mean, if you are someone who's had the inclination to add something to your wall to give you reason to pause or give you reason to smile, this auction is a fine place to start.
Yeah, and then on top of it, you know, you look at this art piece and you know that you participated in something greater than yourself.
That's it.
You know, I think it's very, very cool. Oh, this is very gorgeous art piece. It's created by Tara Saevdra from Kansas, and she just so this is farewell. No, this is motion. I'm sorry, this is motion. And the lyrics, there is lyrics in there that say, I close my eyes to switch the realities, which is part of my lyric. And I think it's beautiful.
I totally agree with you.
That woman, you know, with eyes closed, and then this, like, the energy of this picture is very, very gorgeous.
You have some talented friends.
Yeah.
This is interesting. It's framed.
This is huge piece. This is giant one. This is the second giant piece. It is so big that this particular art piece will only be available for pickup, local
Makes
pickup
sense.
in Chicago, because it's just too big and too heavy. And on top of that, this is mirror. So when you hang it on your wall, you actually have a mirror. Yeah, that part, that top part is all mirror, so you see your reflection. And it's part of artist's vision. Because Farewell, as the title says, this is made for Farewell, Mirrors Don't Lie song. So, you know, it's part of the art. You look in the mirror and, you know, mirrors don't lie.
Exactly.
Yeah. Guess who it is?
Is that Bennick the dog?
Of course it is. Look.
I was wondering, when I first saw it, I thought it might be cats. But
No,
now it makes perfect
Bennick.
sense.
This is Bennick. This is created by another Joy Thief, Dan Milligan.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, this is sort of like a different, because, you know, most of those songs that are used, you know, their lyrical content, they are from Michael Blue album. But there are two songs that are outside of this album, and this is one of them. This is Bennick's single, which is Forbidden Bark. And Dan got this one and painted. I think he made such a beautiful creative piece. This is like Bennick's hats.
I think it's very, very joyful. I like this one a lot.
Absolutely gorgeous, yes.
Oh, this was one. Is this you? Is this you? Is
Yes.
this one you did?
I created.
I love this, mainly because I feel like most people don't know how to use a semicolon. But tell me about this.
Yeah, so you know how in suicide loss, or just in suicide in general, semicolon is a symbol. Is a symbol of you know, losing someone to suicide, and also of surviving.
I didn't know that. This is all new to me.
Really? You didn't know? Okay.
No.
You see, now you do. And I am a suicide loss survivor because I lost my mom to suicide a couple years ago. And so I thought painting this is just gonna perfectly reflect what I meant when I was writing Code Blue, because that's what I meant when I was writing Code Blue.
It's gorgeous.
Thank you. Oh, that piece is so beautiful. This is another piece that is painted to the song that is outside of Code Blue album. This is for Funeral for Love, and it's created by Mia Flux, who is not only a very talented painter, but she's also an incredible singer and just one of the best humans I got to meet because of that, project, which I'm very thankful for. And yes, this is a gorgeous piece. It's absolutely amazing. It has
It
a little bit.
looks
Mhm.
like there's a lot of texture to it.
Exactly. That's what
Hard
I
to,
was going to say. It has a little bit of extra texture on those ridges, and it's amazing. It's very beautiful, very emotional.
I think that may be it. I think that's all I have.
Okay.
This is great stuff. This is
Yeah.
really neat. And again, the idea of having one of a kind artwork for a good cause. I mean, how great! I mean, how cool! I love being able to participate in something like this and have have something cool like as a souvenir or a token of participating. This is great stuff, Anya.
Yes, I think so. And another great thing coming out of this is that a lot of artists who took part, they wrote to me that they've been in a huge funk because of the COVID. And thanks to this project, their creativity awakened. And they
Yeah.
just sort of rediscovered, themselves and like are able to create more and more now. They are inspired again, which is everything that I would hope for.
For sure. And yeah, I hear that time and again. I mean, a lot of people, creatives, have had a really hard time kind of finding their way around it. And there's at the bare minimum, there's been a period of just mourning,
Yeah.
just not being able to get past how shitty things are. And people have had a hard time finding that their muse or that spark. So I love hearing stories like that. And as creatives, I think it's important to find that way. It's not easy, but find
Yeah.
that muse, find that spark, because
Yeah.
that's what keeps the artist going. That's what keeps us as consumers inspired.
Yeah, that's very much true. Yeah.
All right. So in summary, to find this auction, to participate in this auction, is the clock is now ticking. We're now staring at the finish line for this auction. I think the easiest place is probably just go to iyatoya.com/blog.com/blog.
Yes.
And it's
Yes.
IYATOYAH.
Yes.
.com
You got
/blog.
it perfect.
I've known you for a little bit now. All right, so I'm going to wrap up the video. Thank you for showing this stuff. This is really neat. I like being able to show this. I apologize to anyone who's listening to the podcast because I realize I got about halfway through showing this stuff. I'm like, oh, this is going to be terrible to listen to. Let's look at this one. Oh, that's really cool. I realize I've completely failed in my job in describing these things, but this might be a more viewed episode than listened episode.
Oh,
So
I think you did a great job. And thank you so much, for having me and having all this art on your amazing show. And, yeah.